battle video, and there's this post over here on the Dokkan subreddit by this guy Fatality right here. That I actually thought is pretty well done. This guy makes some very good sort of points, sort of talking about what potentially we could see from the worldwide download celebration coming up in only a couple of weeks here, right? We are going to be seeing the worldwide download celebration Dual Dokkan Fest LR banner probably come out sometime around the 29th or the 30th or the 31st. I think within that range is very, very realistic, right? So if we sort of go on, right, like he sort of puts some examples of some evidence that we could see for each sort of saga and stuff like that, right? Because right now I am leaning towards it definitely, well, okay, I don't want to say definitely, but I'm leaning towards Cell Saga, right? To me, I think that they did enough with Cell and Android Saga, plus the last couple of years, the last 3 years, the Dokkan Fest directly preceding Worldwide has led directly into the theme, right? 3 years ago, it was Android 17 was, obviously alongside LR Goku and Frieza. 2 years ago, Piccolo was leading into the Cell Saga. And then last year, it was Tech Ultimate Gohan leading into the Buu Saga, right? The LR Super Vegito and LR Buuhan Dual Dokkan Festival. So I would say there's a good chance that Super Vegeta would sort of lead into maybe like maybe a first form Cell that would like transform to perfect, instant transmission Kamehameha Goku, right? Like typically with Dual Dokkan Fest though, they do like to make the units like very similar in design. I feel like the reason they do that is that people like won't like landslide summon for one over the other. But I mean, when they drop like Vegito and Buuhan, I don't know that it's necessarily possible to equal it out, right? Okay, so OG Dragon Ball not a celebration since Kid Goku in 2019. The only thing, I do think Kid Goku probably was the fastest Dokkan has ever hit top grossing. Goresh has said that the tweets that JP Dokkan made, at the time were filled with comments of Japanese players saying that this should have been the anniversary units, stuff like that. I would say I do not think OG Dragon Ball is going to get it, right? The other thing that's very annoying is that, we do have the, Dragon Ball Saga category or Boyhood Saga, as it's called over on JP Dokkan. The thing with that category is the prime Dual Dokkan Fest. I mean, I guess there's two. There's Kid Goku versus Demon King Piccolo, and then, sort of like Teen Goku against Jr., Demon Jr., Piccolo Jr., right? But like that one wouldn't be in OG Dragon Ball Saga. I do think a Kid Goku and Dokkan, or a Kid Goku and King Piccolo Dual Dokkan Festival would be mega successful, but I just don't know that they've done enough to like sort of, like they could easily, on JP Dokkan, we've had back-to-back celebrations with 10 EZA units. They could easily do 10 plus EZAs for worldwide. They could massively improve, things like Dragon Ball Seeker, Youth, Dragon Ball Saga. Like, they could easily make these teams, like, really good, really fast, right? Saiyan Saga. Yeah, it's not in Dokkan as a category. Now, yeah, this is a thing. This LR Kid Gohan, right? This is the third random LR they've dropped in the last 2 years from the Saiyan Saga. LR Krillin, Vegeta Nappa, and now Kid Gohan as well. I'm not the biggest fan of this Kid Gohan, but if they dropped one of two things, I think this Kid Gohan gets pretty interesting. One is either a crazy Namek Goku, because he's on Exploding Rage, so then this Kid Gohan and Namek Goku on Exploding Rage would be dumb strong, right? Or if they drop like a Kaioken Goku that leads a Saiyan Saga category, because I assume the physical LR Kid Gohan is not going to get the Saiyan Saga category. If either of those two Gokus would come out, that would massively improve this LR Kid Gohan. As he stands right now, I'm not really a fan of the unit's design, just because they want you to use him on Goku Family, and it's the same thing as an LR Kid Gohan that already exists, right? And yeah, this is absolutely a Dokkan Fest character, for sure. No, like, this will get one eventually, for sure. Alright, so Namek Saga. Now, one thing that's not pointed out here, I mean, it's always impossible to say this for sure, but I have noticed Legends and Dokkan very often they really do sort of go to sort of the same wells, right? They sort of push out the same things a lot. I would not be shocked with Legends having done months and months and months of like Namek Saga, Frieza Saga pushing. Again, months, dude. Ultra Goku, Ultra Vegeta, LF Full Power Frieza, all this stuff. If like Dokkan then would start buffing Namek Saga a lot, because dude, there's infinite units that like. Remember Dokkan with the good animations, almost nothing is represented from Namek, right? Only early Super Saiyan Goku on Namek, and then like that Spirit Bomb Goku. That's like pretty much it. Like Full Power Frieza's animations are solid, but they're not like super god tier. Like we easily could like and Goku and Frieza, their fight is 50 episodes long. So like Namek could cover like several celebrations. I think transforming Zarbon could get a Dokkan Fest. You guys are gonna get mad at me, but I think Zarbon is more deserving than Videl of a Dokkan Fest. So is Ginyu. There's a lot they could do. I assume within the next year or two, we're probably going to start to really buff this heavily, because this does have an actual arc, like a Namek Saga category, right? And I agree, it's due for a new Dokkan Festival. When was the last one? Is it Namek Goku? It is. June of 2019 is the last Namek Dokkan Fest. Is that true? Because, like, Full Power Frieza, I would say is one of, like, if you have, like, OG Dokkan events that need to be updated, the one in most need of an update is Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then I think Full Power Frieza is second. The fact that Namek Frieza is not, like, a top, like, 5 villain in the game or something like that is criminal, right? Cell Saga. Now, I would say this is the most likely. Yep, just saw the release of Super Vegeta. Yes. These two got EZAs. They're ridiculous. Okay, so this is... Wait, was this supposed today? Yeah, okay, but this guy must have been... Yeah, well, I mean, you look at... I mean, this is well done, right? Like, there's a lot here. He even got, like, the color coding stuff, so this probably took him some time to write up. But yeah, okay, so, yes, he's correct. This Android 18 just dropped, and she's godly, but only for Peppy Gals, really. The STR Android 18 EZA, though, she is insane. She will be super good for this category team, right? Yeah, this is true. Typically the theme of the celebration unit right before worldwide hints at being the main theme. Okay, two most recent examples, but again, then 3 years ago, there is MVP 17 leading into LR Goku and Frieza, but yeah, this is all correct right here. Okay, Prime Battle LR Trunks, and then the Super Saiyan LR Trunks are in line for EZAs coming up. Yes, that is correct. Dude, could you imagine how sick the celebration would be if both of these guys EZA'd? It would be an incredible celebration. That Trunks, by the way, is on so many category teams. He would be so good. That would be incredible. Honestly, dude, like they could make an Android/Cell Saga celebration hit again. I know people would say we just got one. Dude, like the Cell games is sick, right? Like they could drop, like an update to like the Cell game story event and give us like a farmable Cell Junior of every type. You know how the metal coolers, let me actually just pull this up to show this, but the metal coolers, there's a metal cooler that you could use for each typing, right? They could do this with Cell Junior as well. And they could, make them maybe really good. If you're using like a full Cell Junior team, they could be crazy. Like imagine if they did some stuff like that. But yeah, just like this, right? They could do this with Cell Junior right here. They could do like a Cell Junior's card. There's a lot of potential stuff that they could do. Let me see. Okay, wait, let me keep reading. Okay, for the respective EZAs, through the list of the first 5 LRs alongside Broly. Yep. And then, yeah, Super Saiyan Vegeta also could EZA during this celebration as well. Honestly, there's 3 free-to-play LRs that are coming up who probably could EZA, during the celebration. The LR androids are on the category, Android/Cell Saga. Super Saiyan Vegeta, the purple Prime Battle Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then this Trunks. All 3 of them could EZA. By the way, this could, okay, so the last 2 years, We've gotten one of the OGLRs has gotten their super attack revamped. This guy could get an easy 8 and his super attack could be revamped. That definitely could be a thing. That would be very cool to see. Okay. So Boo Saga. Majin Vegeta just got his Easy and he's very good. Videl did release earlier, true. Bobbity and Boo just got their legendary campaign. Yeah, I would more so just say this was just them, you know, sort of getting that out there. But the fact that I think it did come a little bit early. When did this come out on JP? No, this was several. No, this was like April on JP. Okay, because I was gonna say, did this come early to global? But it didn't. Yep, Great Saiyaman got. The only thing about some of this, right, is that remember the worldwide is going to be on both versions at the same time, and a lot of it, like this is JP only right now. This is JP only right now. These characters did just come to global though, for sure, right? Newest standalone summonable Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu units are from 2017. Yeah, honestly, I don't see many people putting this up as a consideration, but Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu, I would be okay with. Like, I think that's fine. I would be totally cool with that. Honestly, like most of it, I am okay with. Maybe people will be upset with me because the Battle of Gods stuff, we're gonna get to it. It's in here. Is gonna start. It's building up hype. I actually don't think, like, I'm not the biggest Battle of Gods fan. I think Beerus is sick. God Goku, like, in a vacuum is cool, but, I mean, maybe it's because of just the way, like, Dragon Ball Super turned out. I don't know. I'm not, like, a huge Battle of Gods fan, right? So it's like, these units, like, I don't know. And it's like, we would get another Beerus that doesn't Hakai, dude? Could you imagine? I'm good off that. Like, nah. I Namek Goku Frieza, Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku Kid Buu, Gogeta Omega, Baby and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Goku and Cell. Like, dude, there's a million options I personally would rather have than God Goku and Beerus. God Goku does deserve a Dokkan event for sure, though. He's one of the more deserving characters probably at this point that doesn't have one. Baby might be number 1. GT. So yeah, Golden Week, right? Now, Golden Week, by the way, being early for global, that is like really making me think. I still think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega, they're like so likely for worldwide. Like, I think it really could be. Although some of the major players that have gotten some easy A's, like Majub, are currently only on JP, right? And Majub, again, is very good after his easy A. Okay, so yeah, rumored or leaked about, you know, again, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Omega, that stuff, it was all false. You know, the guy, Cody, I mean, I doubt he's a bad guy, but he's got a lot of notches on his belt of being dishonest, seemingly for attention, right? So, yeah, none of those leaks, it's like, it's all bullshit, right? Like, it's not true. But, at the same time, I do still think Omega and Gogeta for worldwide, very, very possible. I would even say likely. I think, like, if you would go in order of who's most likely, again, I'd probably go Goku and Cell 1. I do think, like, Gogeta and Omega are very high. I actually would probably say no to Gogeta, Blue, and Broly, just because I think that's more, like, I could see that as, like, 7th anniversary, right? Gogeta and Broly. But, you know, we'll see. And then, yeah, like, dude, Sin needs a Dokkan Fest. Baby, the Super Saiyan 4s definitely need new ones. Like, there's a lot they could... Like, GT's got so much to go still. GT Bosses does need a new lead, yes. One thing, unfortunately, about... it, like, remember, this is also JP only. Global doesn't have this if they would decide to do Omega and Gogeta. And that's going to be a bummer for global players because I guarantee you this LR right here is going to be, like, the best friend, basically, for, like, a theoretical transforming Sin into Omega, right? Now, one of the story events from GT did not receive an update during Golden Week celebration. Yeah, that's true. There only is one, and that's the Shadow Dragon one, right? Because the first one, did get an update, and then that gave us a Para Brothers support memory. Then the Baby Saga... No, there's 2 that didn't get updated. Here, let me just pull them up. 2 story events, for 2... My words. Sorry, my head is foggy. It's hazy. But there's 2 story events that actually need to be updated. Oh, this is the first time I've checked. Oh, this is so good. Okay, I love the dude. The Dokkan Wiki. Man, these fools over here in the Dokkan Wiki, are they goddamn good or what? I think this is a beautiful way to sort this. Like by arcs and series like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Very well done. I think that's definitely a really good way to do this. Okay, so we can scroll to GT. So let me just pull them all up. That's just, I mean, that does not really count. We're not talking about that. Bam. This one doesn't matter as much. I mean, this is of the movie. We could pull it up, I guess. Okay. So this one did get a support memory, right? Yeah, here we go for JP. It got the Para Para Brothers support memory, right? So that one's done. Then we have the first half of the Baby Saga. This one also got a support memory, the Vegeta driving bra. Then we get the Baby Saga conclusion. This one has not been updated, so we could get a support memory from this. I don't know, maybe like something with like Mr. Satan and Pan, or maybe the ritual where, because remember the ritual where they power Super Saiyan 4 Goku up to full power is, it's basically the God ritual, right? It's like the same thing. That could be a support memory, although that could be like a active skill or something for a unit as well. But this one could be updated. The Super 17 story event did get updated, and there's the Piccolo and Dende support memory right there. And then the Shadow Dragon one does need to be updated with a support memory as well. This one does not have one right here, right? By the way, can we talk about how much of a travesty it is that this guy's not on Shadow Dragon Saga, by the way? It's like, what, the last episode of Dragon Ball GT doesn't count as being Shadow Dragon Saga? Like, it's, how ridiculous can you be, bruh? Come on. Stupid. And then, yeah, this one, I mean, they could definitely give us another support memory or something for, the, Heroes Legacy, Goku Jr. stuff, for sure. Okay, so yeah, you know, we could see some updates for those. Dragon Ball Super. Alright, so, every God of Destruction has an in-game sprite, yeah. Eventually, I mean, they could do some sort of celebration or event or something like that where all of them could be obtainable. That would be really sick. These two characters just dropped, but again, it's only on JP, so it's like, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I keep saying that, but oftentimes, the Dokkan Fest directly preceding Worldwide, it's never on Global, right, when Worldwide happens, right? Like, you know, Piccolo wasn't out, MVP 17 wasn't out, all these characters weren't out when Global got Worldwide the past couple years. So, yeah, there's two, well, I mean, wait, Dragon Ball Super has two movies. Okay, so we're counting Broly and then the superhero. And then, yeah, I guess, Battle of Gods and, Resurrection F, those are technically under the umbrella of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's correct. Dude, Resurrection F is like, they need to go back to that so bad. Like, the reason is because Resurrection F came out shortly after Dokkan first became a thing, so they spammed the shit out of Golden Frieza, Blue Goku, and Blue Vegeta from that movie at the start of Dokkan's life cycle, so they just haven't gone back to it for years now. But I would be cool with, like, an exchange Blue Goku and a Blue Vegeta, and then Golden Frieza, like, dual LR Dokkan Festival. I think that would be pretty sick. And that would continue the theme of movies. I think that would work, although there's no hints really leading to that, right? So movies, right? Yeah, just pointing out all the different stuff that has come out so much. Oh, does this not have okay, this doesn't have the Battle of Gods theory in it. Maybe I'll make that a separate video, right? Wait, is that, he had to start here? No, okay, he just doesn't cover that in here. This is still a good post. I'll probably do a video going over that more in depth, but, like, a lot of people are pointing out how Battle of Gods, right? All the characters that participate in the God Ritual, Videl, Vegeta, Goten and Trunks, Gohan, all have, you know, coincidentally or conveniently gotten Dokkan festivals this year, right? Now, I don't know how that could relate to God Goku. Maybe you would just need at least one or two of those characters, right? You know, they did just give a Videl an EZA. I mean, if you think about it, in 2021, how many Gohan, Videl, Trunks, and Goten cards have we gotten? It's a lot, dude. Let me just quickly pull up the JP timeline. Hold on. No, let me... Yeah, here we go. Timeline of events for JP, right? Let's just take a look at this, because, like, there's, like, if you think about it, it's not just that they dropped... I'm going to do a whole video, a separate video covering this info I'm going over now. But like, let's just okay. So Goku doesn't matter, right? Let's just talk about again new Vegeta units, Gohan units, Videl, Goten, and Trunks. Kid Goten and Kid Trunks specifically. Imagine if like there's like some Goku that transforms into God. If you have like one or two of those characters on a team or something like that, right? I thought you'd need all five, but like one or two or something like that. Because it's like the reason you can start to, put puzzle pieces together, it's not just that there's summonable Dokkan Fests, but they've EZA'd a shit ton of them. They've released a bunch of new ones, right? So let's go through. Again, this Vegeta would count for sure. Evolution Blue Vegeta. Let me see. Nope, none of them matter. There we go, the Trunks and Goten card, as well as these two EZA Trunks and Gotens, right? No, they wouldn't count, right? Because again, it would only be Kid Trunks. Here's, yep, Goten and Videl, both of them would count as well, right? Like, this, I don't know if this Vegeta would, maybe, it's possible. I don't, Saiyan Saga Vegeta, this Gohan probably would. Like, you guys, yep, here's another Kid Trunks. Like, it's just like, I know that these are very popular characters. Like, oh my god, no way, they released a lot of Gohans and Vegetas. It's like, yeah, I know, but like, still, like, it's like, you could point it out. There's another Vegeta right there. Like, coincidentally, there's so many, like, Goten and Trunkses have released this year. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta might count, right? Like, I don't know, Kid Gohan, right? Like, I don't know if it would have to specifically be, like, an adult Gohan, or if it could be any Gohan. But, like, you guys could sort of see here, man. Like, there's a lot of Vegeta, Trunks, Gohan, Videl units. And then even the most recent batch of units that comes out literally tonight, not even on here, in Videl's EZA. So, like, a character that's been out for years and years and years, and now there's another Videl. So it's like, you can kind of put two and two together there. So let me know what you guys think of the possibilities for the Worldwide Download Celebration. Definitely shout out to this guy, Fatality. This was a nice post to read through. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.